Once upon a time, in a quiet village by the forest, there lived a young girl named Ava. Ava was kind and loved by everyone, but she had a special secret that no one knew. Ava was not just an ordinary girl, she was also a magical white snake. During the day, Ava lived like any other girl. She helped her family, played with her friends, and cared for the animals. But at night, when everyone was asleep, Ava would quietly transform into a beautiful white snake. Her scales were pure white and shimmered in the moonlight, and her eyes glowed softly like stars. As a snake, Ava had the power to understand the language of animals and heal the sick. She used her powers to help the creatures of the forest and protect her village from harm. One evening, a terrible storm hit the village. The wind howled, and the rain poured down, causing the river to flood. The villagers were scared because the water was rising quickly, threatening to wash away their homes. Ava knew she had to do something. She waited until everyone was asleep, then quietly transformed into the white snake. She slithered through the rain and wind to the riverbank. There, she whispered a magical spell, and the water began to calm. The river stopped rising, and the storm slowly passed. The next morning, the villagers were amazed to see that the river had not flooded their village. They wondered how they had been saved, but no one knew the answer. A few days later, a group of villagers fell ill with a strange sickness. No one knew how to cure it, and they began to worry. That night, Ava transformed into the white snake again. She made her way to the forest, gathering special herbs that only she knew about. Quietly, she placed the herbs at the doorsteps of the sick villagers. The next morning, the villagers found the herbs and used them to make a healing tea. To their surprise, those who drank the tea began to recover. Once again, the villagers were amazed, but didn't know who had helped them. Word spread through the village about a mysterious white snake that came at night to protect and heal. The villagers were curious and grateful, but they never discovered that the white snake was actually their beloved Ava. Ava continued to live her life, helping her village in secret. She was happy knowing that she could use her magical powers to do good without needing anyone to praise or thank her. She knew that the true reward was seeing her village safe and happy. As the years passed, Ava's story became a legend. The villagers would tell their children about the kind and magical white snake that protected them. Little did they know that the hero of their stories was the kind girl who lived among them. And so, Ava lived a life full of love and kindness, always watching over her village, both as a girl by day and a magical white snake by night. Subscribe to our channel and click the bell icon for more easy-to-understand stories that will help you learn English.